Welcome back, dear viewers, and thank you for staying with us. And as we said earlier, that we shall talk more about the initiative launched by the government to support the industrial and agricultural sectors and to shed more light on the issue. We are most delighted to be joined over the phone by engineer Dr. Mustafa Waly, and he's the former general manager of the Federation of Egyptian Industries. Dr. Waly, a very good morning to you, and thank you for joining us. And first of all, we need to learn more about the initiative which was launched by the government to support the industrial and agricultural sectors, sir.
Thank you very much for having me, and very good morning to you, and I'm happy to talk to you, Mr. Ibrahim.
Thank you very much,
concerning
sir.
this issue and this topic, it's very important. This actually can be, the initiative could be taken should be looked at as how a very robust and very strong country and very strong leadership and very strong community can change can apply the very famous proverb of how to make a threat, how to turn a threat into an opportunity. And I think this is a very good opportunity for the industry at large in Egypt. Because what we are going through, not only us as a country, as a nation, but the whole world, of this tough time when it comes to economy, to industry, to everything. And then we find a solution, even if it will take some time, but to initiate it and go through it and discuss it with the concerned parties, then we have all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, I mean, now we have on actual performance, in actual implementation, this issue or this amount of money and this amount of cooperation and assistance to the industry to allocate 150 billion Egyptian pounds for 5 years to come, and then we will dedicate this to boost both every productive or productive sector. Mainly, of course, in this case, is industry and agriculture.
Right.
I was following it, and it's very promising, and soon we'll feel it.
Right. Now, Engineer Waly, it was notable that this initiative was not only targeting the industrial sector, but also the agricultural sector. So how do you see the significance of the move itself? I mean, talking about the industrial and agricultural sectors at the same time, an initiative targeting both at the same time.
Yes, this actually very, very impressive and notable, as you said, Mr. Ibrahim, because we are talking about things which, when we have it on the ground to the satisfaction of the majority, this will be okay. This, of course, what we're looking for. If you can, for everything need, as much as you can, needed for the public, to have it available in the market. Now we talk business, we talk actual products. Then immediately we'll find it's mainly food and other things which we have to use it in our daily life. Then when we talk food, we are talking agro-industry, that's for sure, I mean, mainly. And when you talk it as agro and agriculture, it's mostly now it's agro-industry. Then in the both, we have actually to take care of both. And that's what makes the stability, that what makes by time, that what makes the trend for the future development. Then you are sure that you are sustainably maintaining what you need from any product essential for the daily life and the life at large.
Right. Now, Engineer Waly, also, I mean, it's obvious that the government is encouraging local manufacturing and depending on local locally manufactured components for many industries, and trying to facilitate measures to initiate a business and to export some products and to depend again on locally manufactured materials. Could you talk to us about the government's efforts in that regard?
In that regard, there is a very important initiative. Actually, it started before this current
Yeah,
situation. I mean,
yeah,
this under the title, very, very impressive title, which is EBDA, which means, of course, in English,
yeah.
start. That's
Start,
a
yes.
push, an invitation to start your project, and we will help you, having in mind that this project will contribute directly by time, according to certain policies, to deepening and localizing in Egypt, localizing in the assistance and cooperation of international companies already working in Egypt or having plans to work in Egypt. Then there will be special motives, special assistance, special incentives for those who will cooperate, having this in mind. So increasing the local content, which is actually which is localization in this sense, which is local content, depending on, of course, your labor force, that's very essential. And meanwhile, if you can, yeah, if you can get as much as you can the finest quality of the ingredient or the inputs of certain products to be locally available and using it, then you are increasing the local content percentage of the final product. In this case, to the best available standard, to the standard of the international standard. Immediately you will create for yourself a very big market based on the competitiveness of getting a higher, lower price or lower cost and then lower market price. And in this case, you will have the competition based on actually the most important thing, the top class quality product. And
Right,
we have the markets around us, Africa, Middle East, and even Europe.
right, Dr. Waly. And when you talk about the top class products, we must mention here our agricultural sector, and we have a lot of agricultural exports. So, could you talk to us also about the government's efforts to support the exporting of our agricultural goods?
This is well established and even developing all the time because this is an area where we had our history, but of course with the development of discoveries and and also other important items in the process of production itself and the latest technologies. We manage actually to have very competitive agro products in the whole international world. Not only as an agro product, but also with a lot of other things related to have it to the best quality norms and best quality standards, so that we export, and also we have competitive edge in many. I am not an agronist, agro man, but
Yeah.
I know about this. I know I have witnessed this. And then there is, look at our export of the agro products, agri products in general. You find it increasing year by year.
Yes, and Dr. Waly, surely this latest initiative to support the industrial and agricultural sectors should attract more investments to both sectors, be it local or foreign investments. Could you talk to us about that potential if we talk about direct or indirect investments, be it from local or foreign investments?
Absolutely. It goes without saying. I mean, the experience and also, the logic would lead to this. But the most important thing that you have to maintain. Let's talk now about foreign investment, foreign direct investment.
Yes.
Because this is the biggest boost, not only for us. That's the history, the current history of developing countries. where they have managed to attract foreign direct investment, is to have the most important is first to have the right soil to grow in it, in this case. And I mean, of course, to maximizing the facilities that you can offer to attract foreign direct investments, and use all what you have. Rely on all what you have of competitive edge in everything, link it to the industrial concept itself, the industry itself, of many industries where we can attract. So in this case, this is for foreign direct investments, and this is a long story, but we will manage.
Yeah.
We are managing. We will get better by time. And for local, imagine this boost of EBDA, and also what we started talking about, this initiative. This together is a real big boost. I hope that the industrial community will feel it soon.
Inshallah. Unfortunately, viewers, that's all the time we have for this edition of The Breakfast Show. On behalf of you, we thank very much our dear guests over the phone, Engineer Dr. Mustafa Waly, the former General Manager of the Egyptian Federation of Industries, the Federation of Egyptian Industries. Thank you for watching us. On behalf of my dear colleague Dina Hussein and everybody here at The Breakfast Show, this is Muhammad Abdurrahim, and this is a goodbye. Tomorrow, a new edition of The Breakfast Show with a new team. In a few minutes, our French language transmission will be taking over. Please stay with Nile TV International.